fire. Fire the missiles, fire everything. Does it really matter? Hello everyone, and welcome to Anthem, or more specifically the Anthem demo. Normally this isn't a day I'd be recording, but considering this demo is only available over the weekend, this is a surprise recording. You start at level 10 and can progress up to level 15 during the demo. Awesome. I'm so glad for that. Alright, let me just make a bit of adjustment here. Well, it's loading anyway, so all that's really affecting is the music. Automatically hide, there we go. And everything is right as rain. Presumably. Now we just have to wait. No, Origin, I don't care that I can chat and do whatever. I do not care, Origin. Chat, broadcast, or browse the web anytime while in game. Shift plus F1 to open. Don't care. Clearly this needs to load, so hang tight real quick. Now it's started. So far, it's already better than Black Ops 4, and that at least it's actually running. Welcome, Freelancer. Discover what you can experience during the Anthem demo weekend. Now suit up, Freelancer. We'll see you in Fort Tarsis and beyond. Controlling your Javelin. Check out the keyboard layout to learn about piloting and fighting in your Javelin suit. Legion of Dawn Edition. Join the Legion of Dawn for themed legendary armor packs and much more. Purchase today. We hope that you enjoy the Anthem demo weekends, and we look forward to seeing you again for the worldwide launch on February 22nd. Sure. Not that I'm going to be particularly drawn to that. I'm merely trying out the demo. I'm probably not going to be so wowed that I just have to get it, but, you know, it always... Okay, this doesn't want to click. So forget it, I'll just exit. You've arrived back at Fort Tarsis, the center of life in the frontier. Make your way down to the Freelancer Enclave and meet Lucky Jack, or discuss keeping your Javelin in one piece with Zoe by the Forge. And EA has produced about 1,000 tabs on Firefox for absolutely no reason. Because I guess it took that long for them to load the keyboard controls. And they need to do it via website instead of actually doing it in-game. Zoe by the Forge. Need to relax? Tour the marketplace and courtyard, or strike up a conversation with everyone's favorite bartender, Amal. Okay, got it. To find things to do, open the map screen for the menu. Okay, I got it. I see this game is quite laggy. And I'm not sure why that would be, considering I've got a GTX 1050. I never tire of talking about that because you have to keep in mind my video card used to really suck before I took the upgrade, so that's why I like talking about it. It's not because I'm trying to brag or anything. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn that stuff off, if I can even get into it. Thank you. Motion blur off. Depth of field off. Chromatic aberration off. Those are things that I'm not particularly a fan of. Okay, go back. You know, it's a bad sign when even the menu was starting to lag. And it's... oh, it's getting pretty bad, but at least it connected, so...
Hey, Freelancer, contract go alright?
How's it going, man?
Hey, how'd your last job go?
Fantastic. I clicked one. Oh, you gotta hold it down. My mistake.
I kicked its ass. That's right, you did. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries, though. A Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers, buddy. We all got him. You want a well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
Sure. Yeah. We all have our roles.
So you're the cousin who enjoys paperwork.
And taking on scars.
Keeping things balanced.
That's what I do. The point is, we've got each other's backs. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
They will be in time.
Not today, but we'll turn things around.
That's the spirit right there.
Gotta be
we
optimistic.
need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
Oh, great, you're calling them the Enclave. Definitely not going to draw some obvious comparisons with a certain other game. Fallout. But you know what, we'll ignore that. You know what, maybe I should try to lower the game's graphics as low as they will go.
Someone here in the Forge with a story
and see if that actually helps.
A contract to offer.
If it doesn't help the frame
Ask
rate, I'm
around.
probably going to switch it back to
Never know
freaking
what you might learn.
high, but I mean, you never know. Okay, that doesn't appear to have helped with the performance at all. It's still just as laggy. Either it's very CPU bound to the point that my quad-core processor is somehow not enough, or it's like the Black Ops 4 demo all over again, where it's just lagging because either the network or the servers, something related to internet connections. Yeah, see, it doesn't appear to be any more laggy. Why did that change this one, though? Wait, what? I turned motion blur off. That doesn't make any sense. Can I do custom? Okay, good. Anti-aliasing. TAA, that'll work. SSAO, that is screen space. Is there something to turn off? Motion blur, because not really a fan of that. Just saying. Wait, what? Okay, then. I think I'll just have everything set to high, except for maybe texture quality, because I got 4 gigabytes of VRAM, so that should be okay. Actually, on second thought, never mind. The texture filtering will be on ultra. I'm pretty sure that will give us anisotropic filtering. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Wait, that did actually make the lag worse. So much worse that I'm pretty sure the game just froze. What the hell? Don't tell me the game is screwing up this fast. Because that's a pretty big record there. Alright, hang tight real quick. Well, at least the game is back up. It may still not be running particularly smoothly, but hey, whatever. I will take the game functioning at all at this point. Anyone want to talk? How about you? You seem like someone who's seen some things. This content is only available in the full
pretty
game.
simple. If you can grill it, it's not worth your trouble. A man's stomach needs standards.
Sure. Whatever you say there, pal. Maybe I should just settle for medium graphics. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to help at all, but it might. I may fool myself into thinking it'll help. Anything for that good old placebo effect. It looks worse, so it must be running better. And medium settings seem to always provide the best compromise for these kind of games. Okay. Because low tends to take things down to a level that's exceedingly obvious, whereas medium at least tries to typically approximate higher settings, even if it doesn't quite get there. Then again, in more recent games, low just seems to be lower resolution, lower quality, just like medium, so maybe it's not really that different. But then again, low tends to be the point in which most effects turn themselves off completely, so yeah, medium. I'd rather just have the effects on a lower level of quality, because at least that's not as noticeable as just turning them off altogether. You know what I mean? Hello.
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay. It's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is. Right here, in Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet? Not to worry. Once we find the manifold and get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the manifold. Then, we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
Sure, I can't wait either, pal. Sounds like you've got everything all worked out.
Hey, freelancer.
I can't wait until I'm actually in the fold. If I ever get that far. I would just chill around here, but not only would that be kind of boring, but I'm pretty sure the frame rate would somehow be better out there when I'm away from all the NPCs. And then again, I'm not even sure if this is an area that's just full of players or not. But then again, they all look like NPCs. I don't see anyone else walking around, so I'm guessing the servers for verification for the most part. It's not like this is multiplayer. At least not in this area. Man, the lag is getting really bad. Like I said, I don't know if it's CPU bound or what, but I mean, I've got 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's not too bad. It's not the worst, especially at medium settings. Oh, look, there's the javelin, I assume. Yep, it looks like a sci-fi suit, all right. Start expedition. Sure, why not? Let's go jetpacking, mate. Here you can select your mission difficulty level and privacy settings. Alrighty then. Yeah, normal is probably about right. Sure. Why not? Matchmaking. It's time to transform and roll out, man. And by that I mean it's time to transform and wait for the loading screen. Okay, connection problem. Error retrieving Anthem Live service data. Okay. Let's try that again. Come on, don't turn into Black Ops 4. What is it with these AAA companies? They make this huge showcasing. They're like, okay, we're gonna give you a demo, a sneak peek, just to get you excited. And then they completely botch the preview. Doesn't make no sense. How are you supposed to get excited for the game if the preview is just jossed up? It doesn't paint a good picture for the game itself. Even if the game itself ended up running perfectly, you put a bad foot forward for yourself. Who's going to want to put in the monetary investment when all they see is the game running terribly? And like I said, you can't really blame my computer because I've got 8 gigabytes of RAM, I've got a quad-core processor, I've got a GTX 1050 Ti, 4 gigabytes. That's not exactly cutting edge, but I mean, come on. If you expect a wider audience to be able to play your game, you got to be willing to have some kind of flexibility, considering I'm pretty sure the base PS4 model has 8 gigabytes of RAM. And granted, a PS4 doesn't have to worry about Windows 10 or things of that capacity on top of it, but it can't be that big of a burden that's making the game run like this, especially considering it wouldn't even let me start the mission because apparently it could connect to its own server. So what's going on here, matey? I honestly can't tell if the game's trying to Groundhog Day me or what, because it keeps putting me back at the beginning. I hope this doesn't mean I have to go and talk to him again. I hope it at least saved that much, because otherwise we may have a bit of a problem here. Can I just skip him and go straight to the expedition? Okay, good. At least it remembered that much. That would have been messed up if it made me talk to him again. Although the game is somehow getting worse in the lagging department, so I can only imagine once I get through here where it was lagging like hell before. This is not a good indication of my near future, is it? Then again, granted, my network connection isn't the best either. I usually have to live stream in 720p, 30 frames per second, as opposed to 60 frames per second, as I've been doing on my own. You might be able to tell I'm recording this at 60 frames per second if it wasn't lagging so much. And no, that's not the reason why it's lagging right now, because even if I don't record it, it still lags, so you can't really blame that, now can you? Okay, I've seen this bit before. Can we just skip through this, please? Can we skip the whole song and dance routine? Oh, okay. It does give you the option to skip it. So forget it. Start the expedition, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into the fray. I mean, I hate to say this, but at least Black Ops 4, the trial version, at least it allowed me to last long enough to get shot by someone. After half a dozen failed attempts, but even so. Maybe that means I should be a little kinder towards Anthem, a little more forgiving, considering it's only disconnected once so far. Well, it also hard froze too, so I suppose you could count that as 2 failures, but so far, it's not too bad. What am I saying? I mean, it's not too bad as far as stability goes. Clearly, it's lagging, and things aren't looking too good there, no matter what graphical settings I set it on, but you know, I'm trying to be optimistic here. Holy crap!
Star activity keep coming in. Be careful.
So, are we there yet?
What do you think?
Sorry, I can't help it. I could be the first Arcanist in years to discover one of these. I've been jotting down potential applications of the manifold and...
So how about you focus on that?
Well, at least I got into the fray, so... Ah, I see. So obviously you jet ahead with the space, with the jump button. Man, what is with this game just struggling in all aspects? At this point, it just looks like I'm moving slowly. And that can't just be the frame rate either, because, I mean, the other people are just strolling by fast. I may as well harvest minerals, right? Not sure what exactly good that does me. I'm pretty sure it allows me to get stuff. But in the meantime... Ah, here we go. I'm not exactly doing so good, am I? In fact, everyone else is zipped ahead of me. How embarrassing. Oh well. Our armor is undamaged, huh? Well, yeah, you think? Oh great, that was a one-time boost. Hooray! I will say this, as is usual for new-gen games, at least it looks okay. Can we get a move on, please? Okay, that's more like it. Ooh, nice. So that's how you fly, huh? Well, that was a blissful small amount of time now, wasn't it? It's going to give you just an ever so slight of a taste. And then once you start possibly making the mistake of having fun, oh, it's back to the grind.
Dominion.
Run.
I should have guessed.
Could they possess a device that can overwhelm Shaper constructs?
The strange box.
Could we use it?
You have to know how to activate it.
There's a Dominion camp close by. Perhaps we'll find a clue there.
Yes, perhaps we shall. But your guess is as good as mine. Learn how to use the Dominion lockbreaker, and then locate Dominion. Ouch. Maybe I shouldn't slam into that. Might just be bad for my health. But then again, I don't know. Run. With all your might. Wait a minute. Did it just tell me to go back again to where I was? Because that's weird. Oh well. Wait, was it only showing me a marker of where the other players were? Was this not actually my goal?
I sent a message to a colleague at the academy about what I found.
It was intercepted, then.
I see. Oh great, the game's somehow running worse. That's magical. Just when you think these games couldn't possibly run worse, they shock you. They turn up and surprise you. And clearly the game must not think my hardware is too bad either, because it defaulted to high. So, it's not like it defaulted to low at extremely low resolution. It's not like the game is saying, oh, well, we're too much for your computer. No, it marked itself as high settings, and even after I turned it down to medium. Let's just say my first impressions are not exactly glowing, to say the least. Okay, how many menus am I going to have to go through before I actually get to leave and go back into the game?
Good work. Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin and the manifold.
I'll
Got
look
it.
around for clues.
I want to return to the game, please. Is that even possible? The game doesn't seem to think it's possible. It says escape, exit, and I do that. Finally.
We found some kind of voice recording.
First entry to the version of the monitor's device. One trooper entering before door
The
shutters
jetting
out.
looks cool once I actually get it
Hold
to work.
until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scout succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the troopers inside the ruin.
2 special
Dang.
Dominion signets, then.
Ooh,
That's what we need.
nice.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps.
See if I can figure out how to make this work. Oh, I think you have to hold space, don't you? Nope. The second you run out of fuel, which is exceedingly fast, then you're right up the creek again. Oh, do we have to shoot at things? Because I just now figured out how to get my gun out. Oh, you have to rapidly press space or something? Because that seems kind of stupid. Of course, my fuel keeps running out, so I don't know how to stay jettisoned for long. It just seems like you press space rapidly. Dang. Oh, is that an enemy? Awesome. Maybe I'll actually do some combat here. Whoops, sorry about that. The lag was so bad that you kind of skipped ahead on me there. Dang. Well, apparently the goal's up there. Respawn, restricted area. Okay. Don't know what that's all about, but alrighty then. Even interjet mode. It just seems to be finicky. I thought it was a hold space, but that's clearly not it. Or at least not when your fuel runs out. Then all of a sudden you just get knocked out of it for no reason. Maybe I just need to tap it, and then it'll stay on until I hit it again. You see. Okay. That clearly didn't work. You just have to hold space and hope you have enough. Now I may actually have the chance to shoot something. Isn't that amazing? Die, you stupid turret. I'm helping. Why don't you die? There you go. was fun while it lasted. Fire the missile. Kaboom! I overheated, apparently. Oh, jeez. I thought the game was going to crash there for a minute. Shoot the damn thing. Die. There you go. Oh, it already got destroyed, so that was a waste. I see. Alrighty then. Unfortunately, I am exceeding my usual time limit, but you know what? This is an unscheduled Let's Play anyway, so forget it. Doesn't matter anyway. Just fire. Fire the missiles, fire everything. Does it really matter? Okay. Where's the next enemy? Excellent. So these are the enemies, huh? Cool. Awesome. Where the heck are they coming from? What in the world? I can't even see where the enemy's coming from. Just fire a grenade or something. There you go. Nicely done. Well, this has been an interesting little test. I'm sure this game would be exceedingly fun if it wasn't for the intense amount of lag that I'm unfortunately experiencing. However, I'm pretty sure I have to end this here. So, until next time, Javelin malfunction, yeah, critical failure cannot be repaired. That's fine, because I'm done anyway. So, that is the Anthem demo, just like Black Ops 4. Lags like crazy, but at least I managed to get some kind of enjoyment out of it. A minimal amount, in the way only a very lag-intense game could. So, am I excited for this game? Not particularly. Like I said, I'm sure the full game will run better, but it's not exactly giving a good impression of itself, and even
I think
even
we
what I
found
can
one of the
see.
signals, but we need to get rid of the Dominion security around it.
Yeah.
I'll get this decrypted as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Like I said, I'm not particularly excited for the game, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. But until then, that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like Iron Man. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.